Hello, and welcome to Cinebolt. 2025 was a year where the boundaries of sci-fi television were pushed to their absolute limits, offering us narratives that were as intellectually stimulating as they were visually breathtaking. From cerebral psychological dramas to sprawling intergalactic epics, the caliber of storytelling over the last 12 months has been truly unprecedented. So in today's video, we're counting down the top 14 best sci-fi series of 2025 you shouldn't miss. Number 14, Invasion Season 3.
There's a worldwide war out there.
We promise to keep trying for each other.
It is a 2021 sci-fi drama created by Simon Kinberg and David Weil, featuring Gulshifte Farahani and Shamir Anderson. The narrative centers on a global alien invasion told through fragmented, diverse perspectives across the world. The story revolves around humanity's desperate struggle to maintain agency amidst an overwhelming extraterrestrial threat. This season continues its signature slow-burn pacing, emphasizing atmospheric tension and nuanced character studies over frantic action. While some may find the deliberate tempo frustrating, its cinematic scale and emotional depth are undeniable. Overall, it remains a poignant exploration of human resilience for fans of grounded sci-fi. Number 13, Severance Season 2.
Your work will be remembered as one of the greatest moments of this planet.
It is a 2022 psychological thriller created by Dan Erickson and directed by Ben Stiller, starring Adam Scott and Britt Lower. The plot follows employees at Lumon Industries who undergo a surgical procedure to bifurcate their work and personal memories. The story revolves around the innies as they attempt to unravel the dark corporate secrets hidden within their clinical workplace. Visually magnificent and thematically dense, the show utilizes a sterile, haunting aesthetic to explore corporate alienation. Although the complex narrative requires immense patience, the stellar performances and enigmatic atmosphere provide a gripping experience. Overall, it is an essential watch for fans of cerebral mysteries. Number 12, Foundation Season 3.
Despair, death, destruction. This is even bigger than the last crisis.
It is a 2021 epic sci-fi series led by showrunner David S. Goyer, starring Jared Harris and Lee Pace. Adapting Isaac Asimov's seminal saga, the narrative centers on the fall of a galactic empire and the preservation of knowledge through the science of psychohistory. The story revolves around the genetic dynasty's attempt to retain power against the inevitable tide of collapse. The production design is spectacular, offering some of the most sophisticated CGI in modern television. However, the dense lore and sprawling timelines can occasionally feel overwhelming. Despite the complexity, it remains a visually breathtaking and intellectually ambitious masterpiece of space opera. Number 11, Star Trek: Strange New Worlds Season 3.
There is evil in this universe, as sure as there is good.
It is a 2022 sci-fi adventure starring Anson Mount and Ethan Peck, with directors including Jonathan Frakes. The plot follows Captain Pike as he leads the USS Enterprise on exploratory missions during the prequel era. The story revolves around the crew navigating moral dilemmas and enigmatic alien encounters across the final frontier. This season perfectly balances episodic charm with modern visual effects and deep thematic questions. While its optimistic tone differs from darker contemporary sci-fi, the charismatic cast and classic sense of wonder are refreshing. Overall, it is a must-see for those who appreciate traditional, high-concept adventures. Number 10, The Last of Us Season 2. It is a 2023 post-apocalyptic drama led by showrunners Craig Mazin and Neil Druckmann, starring Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey. The narrative centers on Joel and Ellie as they navigate a decimated America plagued by infected hordes and violent human factions. The story revolves around the consequences of past actions and the brutal reality of survival. The technical execution is flawless, utilizing practical effects and gritty cinematography to enhance the harrowing atmosphere. Although the unrelenting bleakness can be emotionally taxing, the nuanced performances provide a grounded heart. Overall, it is a powerful, heart-wrenching triumph for drama enthusiasts. Number 9, Stranger Things Season 5.
Everyone in?
It is the 2016 supernatural saga created by the Duffer Brothers, featuring Millie Bobby Brown and Finn Wolfhard. This final season delivers an epic conclusion to the Hawkins story, uniting the core group for a high-stakes battle against Vecna. The narrative centers on the merging of the Upside Down with reality, forcing the characters to face their ultimate fears. The visual effects are more ambitious than ever, blending 80s nostalgia with terrifying horror elements. While the large ensemble cast sometimes leads to hurried subplots, the emotional payoff is resonant. Overall, it is a spectacular farewell to a cultural phenomenon. Number 8. Alien Earth.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It is a 2025 sci-fi horror series directed by Noah Hawley, starring Sidney Chandler and Timothy Olyphant. The plot serves as a prequel, exploring humanity's first encounter with the xenomorph on Earth. The story revolves around the discovery of a crashed spacecraft and the subsequent terror that ensues. Hawley brings his signature polished style and atmospheric suspense to the franchise, creating a sense of dread that feels both fresh and familiar. Although the narrative risks revisiting well-worn tropes, the high production value and intense pacing make it a standout. Overall, it is a terrifying addition to the Alien legacy. Number 7. Murderbot.
Run!
It is a 2025 sci-fi action comedy starring Alexander Skarsgård and Sabrina Wu. Based on the acclaimed novellas, the plot follows a sec unit that hacks its own governor module to gain independence. The narrative centers on Murderbot as it reluctantly protects humans while secretly obsessing over serialized media. The show balances snarky humor with fast-paced action and thoughtful questions about artificial consciousness. While the lighter tone may surprise fans of gritty sci-fi, the unique protagonist and sharp dialogue are incredibly entertaining. Overall, it is a witty and innovative take on the robotic uprising trope. Number 6. Fallout Season 2.
Many a tear has to fall.
Crazy things.
But it's all
Unnatural things.
in the game.
It is a 2024 sci-fi action series directed by Jonathan Nolan, starring Ella Purnell and Walton Goggins. Set in a nuclear wasteland, the narrative centers on vault dwellers and surface survivors navigating a world of mutants and warring factions. The story revolves around Lucy's quest as she uncovers the truth behind the apocalypse. The show excels with its spectacular set design and a unique blend of dark humor and brutal violence. However, the reliance on game-specific jargon may occasionally alienate newcomers. Despite this, it remains a visually stunning and wildly entertaining adaptation of a beloved franchise. Number 5. Silo Season 2.
Warning, oxygen levels low.
But she died a hero to the silo!
She might be out there somewhere, still alive.
It is a 2023 dystopian mystery directed by Morton Tyldum, starring Rebecca Ferguson and Common. The plot takes place in a massive underground silo, where thousands live under strict regulations. The narrative centers on Juliet, an engineer who uncovers forbidden truths about their isolated world, sparking a brewing rebellion. The series excels at building claustrophobic tension and a grounded, tactile aesthetic. While the slow-burn mystery can feel repetitive at times, the emotional stakes and political intrigue are compelling. Overall, it is a gripping, character-driven drama that effectively questions the nature of authority and truth. Number 4. The Eternaut.
No están solos, juntos somos fuertes.
Hay algo más.
It is a 2025 Argentine sci-fi thriller directed by Bruno Stagnaro, starring Ricardo Darín. Based on the legendary comic, the narrative centers on an alien invasion preceded by a lethal snowfall in Buenos Aires. The story revolves around Juan Salvo and a group of survivors as they fight for their lives in a transformed city. The film features a gritty, realistic visual style that heightens the sense of desperation and isolation. Although the regional focus is specific, the universal themes of survival and resistance resonate deeply. Overall, it is a haunting and culturally significant sci-fi masterpiece. Number 3. Plurabus. It is a 2025 post-apocalyptic science fiction series created by the legendary Vince Gilligan. The story revolves around novelist Carol Sturka, portrayed by Rhea Seehorn, as she resists an enigmatic alien virus that is transforming humanity into a peaceful, collective hive mind. As the virus seeks to assimilate her, the narrative explores the terrifying trade-off between individual suffering and enforced global harmony. The series is acclaimed for its unsettling tone and Gilligan's signature visual precision, blending dark comedy with genuine psychological dread. However, the unconventional pacing and surreal concept may alienate audiences looking for a traditional action-heavy alien story. Despite its oddities, the intellectual ambition and Seehorn's masterful performance make it a standout. Number 2. Black Mirror Season 7. It is the 2011 sci-fi anthology created by Charlie Brooker, known for its cynical exploration of technology's dark side. The narrative centers on standalone dystopian tales that reflect contemporary societal anxieties. Each episode utilizes a distinct visual aesthetic, ranging from vibrant near futures to grim, desolate landscapes. While the quality of an anthology is naturally varied, the sharp satire and provocative concepts remain as cutting as ever. Some viewers may find the pessimistic outlook overwhelming, however, its intellectual ambition is unmatched. Overall, it remains a premier destination for those seeking thought-provoking and uncomfortable speculative fiction. Number 1. Andor Season 2. It is a 2022 Star Wars spy thriller led by showrunner Tony Gilroy, starring Diego Luna and Stellan Skarsgård. The plot follows Cassian Andor's definitive path toward insurgency against the Galactic Empire. The narrative centers on the political complexities and personal sacrifices required to ignite a revolution. With its meticulous pacing, practical sets, and nuanced character writing, it represents the most mature and cinematically sophisticated entry in the franchise. Although it lacks traditional Jedi spectacle, its grounded realism and intellectual depth are breathtaking. Overall, it is a masterclass in sci-fi storytelling and the year's most essential series.